Adam's back with a brand new hat. Yeah. Yeah, so this one is. Where did I find it? Oh, now I'm trying to think. I think this may have been in a charity shop actually. Or was it? No, no. It was in River Island in like one of those big bargain bins. And it was all crumpled up and everything. And me being me, I could not resist. And it was only £1. I think it's the cheapest hat I've ever bought, actually. So yeah, that's that one. Pretty cool, pretty funky, but it's very, very flimsy. Obviously, that's why it was in the bargain bin. And yes, before you ask, I don't wear this in public. Well, I suppose I am now, but anyway. So yeah, I've got a little bit of news to tell you at the end, which I hope a lot of the people who follow me who are new to reselling will appreciate. But before I do that, this isn't everything from the car boot, and this isn't everything from charity shops over the last few days, but I've sort of been listing this weekend, and I can't show you everything because I've got things tucked away in cupboards and etc. So I don't want to go right to the back of that cupboard just to get things out to show you. So yeah, this is by no means everything, but it's probably getting on for 50% because it's not been a very good weekend for sourcing. So yeah, probably roughly about 50% of what I've got over the weekend. But yeah, without further ado, I will get into it. No like outstanding finds, but there was one pretty good find in there. So yeah. First off, we've got this Command and Conquer. It's a big box PC game. Bit of damage on the box there. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know about it. Tried researching it in the charity shop, but you know, it always at the crucial times I can never get signal. But yeah, it's just got the actual DVD or the PC CD or whatever it's called, and then like a manual of some sort, and then another manual which I can't even get out unless I do that. No, it's stuck in there pretty good. Or is that even a manual? I don't even know what that is. That might actually be part of the box, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how much it is. I haven't a clue. I mean, I sort of just say, if I don't know what it is, it's got to be like £8 anyway. That's my sort of... I'll just put it on for like £6 to £8 or whatever, and then just let it sit. If that's too high, then I don't mind. I'll just let it sit. But yeah, do my research, see what it goes for. You know, if not, just whack it high end. Yeah, see when it goes really. This is a cool little find. I love Only Fools and Horses anyway. I think top end of this was about £18, so not bad. But I think realistically, with the condition mine's in, and I think there are a couple of cards missing. I don't know whether I sourced them separately or not, but to be honest, I just don't think it'd be worth the hassle and the waiting and stuff. I may as well just get it on and take a quick profit on it. So probably going to put that on like 12 plus postage, so closer to 15 all in. But yeah, I think top end is about 18 on that. As you can see, the box is a bit rough on the sides and stuff. Don't know if you can quite see that, but yeah, it doesn't look great. Standard operation from charity. Yeah, that one was charity shop. This one's charity shop as well. Standard operation. It's about £9. And then this was a good find from the car boot. Terry Pratchett's Discworld. Isn't sealed inside or anything. But yeah, so I do have to count it, which is, oh my god, I can't bother counting it. You look at that, 1,000 piece. Oh god, the effort in counting it's gonna take probably half an hour, 45 minutes just to count that. God, blooming hell, in that time I'm gonna put in. Oh well. I wouldn't do it if it was any less than the value it's going for, which is around the £50 mark. I mean, if it was going for like 20 quid, there's no way I'd sit there for 45 minutes or maybe even an hour, depending on how slow I am at counting and whether I mess up. I wouldn't sit there for that long just if it was worth 20 quid, but since it's worth 50 and I only paid £2 for it at the car boot, so I thought, right, I'll have to count it. So it's going to be a very annoying thing. Going to see if I can't rope my mum into helping or something. Well, all the other guys get the wives to do it apparently, so why don't I get my mum to do it? Yeah, so VHS, Walt Disney. I got this boppet, and I did one of the. I've never really done a big job lot bundle situation. I've always bought, like, I might have done a small bundle like of 5 or 10 items, but I've never done like a 25, 26 item job lot. So I said to the guy, how much do you want for all your Walt Disney VHS? And I think I've got like 24, something like that. I mean, a few of them are listed. That's why I'm only showing you this one. There's only one in this room because a lot of them are listed and stuff on my shelf. And I'm not getting them all down. So yeah, about 20, 25 of these, probably close to 25. And I said, how much do you want? And he said, how does a pound of VHS sound? A pound of, pound of finger sound. And at that moment, I was like, what the hell? I was thinking in my mind, who prices that high at car boots? Oh my god. I mean, a lot of people I've come across at car boots will say no more than 50p for them, and 50p is even high. Usually a lot of people say 20p, so when he said a pound each, I was like, God. So I said, I was really thinking more like a tenner, so like 50p each, and I think that was high, and looking at prices on eBay, that is high, that is a high price to pay, and not going to make too much profit on them actually when I come to think of it. There's still money in there, but on the lot I'm probably going to make 40 quid out of a tenner. So I did manage to get him down to a tenner. So yeah, I don't know how I did it. I honestly don't. I said no. I was thinking more like a tenner. No, that was it. I think I had like 20. I think I had about 28. And then I put a few down, but I was careful in how many I actually put down. So then it was psychologically thinking him that, he was thinking, hang on a minute, he's just put 5 down or whatever, when actually I'd only put a few down or what. It's like sleight of hand type thing. I don't know what I was doing. Don't ask me. But so then he said, so before I did that, he said 20, I said 10. He counted with 15. And then I thought, I can't really do that. I'll put a couple back. So I think I put like 3 back or something. And then I said, look, I can do 10. That's where I'm at. And then his daughter, I think, who these must have been because she was in her mid-20s. So these must have been hers, I imagine. She said, oh, just give him a tenner. Just let him have the tenner or whatever. Just like him for a tenner. So then I did that. So I did that sort of deal. And then I got the boppet. So the boppet wasn't actually in on the deal, but I got it from the same stall. And I paid like £1.50 or 2 quid for the boppet. That goes for about, I think the highest I've seen go for is about 13. So that's not too bad for 2 quid. So yeah, a bit of a weird one. I don't know how I got him down to a tenner, but it was cool. It was a good bit of negotiation. I have been watching on Dave American Pickers a lot, so I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm picking up a bit from them, but yeah, it's cool. It was cool. I was like, no, I was thinking more like a tenner. I mean, you just have to stay firm with it, I think. And if you buy in bulk, you hold more buying power over their sort of selling power. So then you can demand a lower price. It's just economies of scale, and obviously then they feel obliged to do the deal because they know you're going to clear a big lot of their stock in one go that they don't really want to take home. So I know Nick's talked about it a lot, and it's a fantastic idea, and I'm going to start doing it a lot more. It's the first time I've ever done it, but it was a fantastic idea. So yeah, I did that, got him down to a tenner again. I don't know how, but yeah, I did. I think that technique of just putting a couple back and sort of psychologically, not tricking them, but just sort of confusing them a little bit with it does work, because I only actually put a couple back, but because the wording I used said, oh, I'll put a few back, even though I actually only put a couple back, and it may have been to do with that. He may have just thought, give him a break. It may have been the fact that his daughter said just let him have them for a tenner, because I am assuming they were hers anyway. But yeah, I don't know. But it was cool. It was a cool little bit of bartering. Right, see what I mean? I mean, 11 minutes. Oh. Well, that was good. 11 minutes already. It's crazy. I always ramble. So yeah, the news I wanted to tell you guys about, what was it? About sort of helping new resellers and stuff. I've always been keen on helping people coming through, you know, through on the Facebook group or whatever, who are new to reselling, who have discovered my channel and who are new to reselling. I've always been keen on that, and I've got my website which has useful information on, and my Facebook page, etc. But I've always thought, like, sort of for the past 2 months, something probably around that time, maybe a month, I've really been thinking about doing a 2 or 3 part like video series is what I'm trying to say. And a few other people have already done this. I just want to do my take on it, about listing an item start to finish. I know Darren's done it. I think Nick may have done some basic stuff on it, but I don't know. But yeah, a few people have sort of done it. Oh, Sam, I think Sam Latchford's done something similar as well. But yeah, so it's going to be like a 2-part series. I'm going to try and see whether I can like superimpose some pictures onto the screen. I'm not going to promise you, so, you know, don't think it's going to happen or anything, but if I can work out how to superimpose pictures into the screen to make it look really cool and give it much more pizzazz and wow, then I'll do that. But if I can't, it's just going to be the same old me talking in front of the camera and then obviously going into the screen capture to list the item. But what I'm thinking of doing is going over to my photo area, giving you a few tips on photography, the best I can. By no means I'm no expert in photography, but the basic setup works for me, so I'll give you a few tips on that. And then I'll obviously go into the item. I'll tell you what the item is. I'll tell you how I first sort of appraise an item for condition, how I research it, I won't actually tell you this, but I'll show you this. I'll show you how to research it, and then I'll go into the eBay create a listing thing. I don't use any listing software. I find it's just so quick anyway. Now I don't do it well, I'm 50-50. Sometimes I do computer, sometimes I do phone. On my phone I can list something in like 4 minutes. It's crazy. I can probably do 20 listings an hour. So I mean, as you can probably gather, I just don't need a software. And I don't think it would make it too much quicker anyway. So I'll go through, I'll do it on the computer for the actual video. I'll go through, you know, what I put in a title, put my photos in, put the description in, and I think it may give me a bit more motivation so that after I do the video, I may want to list more, so it may be a good motivation technique for myself on that day. And then I'll go through how to write a good description, which was Thomas's question from a week ago. So obviously a lot of people have been asking me questions around the topic of listing and research and stuff. So I thought, instead of just doing all these viewer requested videos, I'll do this series, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a playlist, and I'm going to put those few videos in that playlist, so you can refer new resellers to it, and it's very easy to locate. It'll just be in my playlist on my channel, and it'll say something like my eBay listing process. You can refer new resellers to it if they're having trouble. You can go in and view it yourself again if you would like, and of course, you know, experienced resellers are very welcome to watch it. However, I don't think it's going to give experienced resellers much information, if any, but I mean, it may be just nice to know what I do, and sort of the way I go about doing it. I still class myself as new, because I'm a new reseller, because I'm still in my first year, and in the world of business, a new business would be, you know, a business that's been around in the short term, which is prior to 12 months. So I class myself in that respect as a new reseller, and hopefully, as I progress with reselling, my videos will progress, and I can still be appreciative of new resellers, but also I can cater for that more complex appetite of the experienced resellers who want more sort of complex questions answering, or whatever really. But yeah, so that's what I'm planning to do. It'll be Saturday and Sunday, so there'll be part 1 Saturday, part 2 Sunday. One video may be long, one video may be short. I'll try and break it up evenly, so they're like 15 minutes each. I want the course to be around half an hour, because I want it to be quick and concise, but I also want to get everything across that I possibly can. I want to cover all the bases, so that then, if someone is completely new to reselling and they don't know how to list an item, then they can find my course, and it will all be out there in a 30-minute segment, and then straight after that 30 minutes you can go off and list. That's what I'm trying to do. So anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. Just a mini little haul, and stick around for those videos. I probably will still do Thursday talks this week, but I may have to limit it, because I'm going to be doing editing. I'm going to be doing research and editing for the actual video, these 2 videos I'm doing. I'm going to actually be shooting the videos, which may take me a couple of blooming runs, and of course I've got the business to do, and you know, tons of other things. So yeah, and I've got another YouTube channel now as well, so I'm trying to do a video on that once a week, and actually I'm coming up to my 3rd or 4th, I don't know whether it's 4th anniversary on YouTube. I've had tons of channels over the years, and yeah, so it should be my 3rd, I think it's 3rd anniversary of being on YouTube, which is cool. So yeah, that's awesome. I used to basically shoot my friends. I had a tiny little camera, and I used to just go around shooting my friends and shooting me, and that sounds weird, shooting my friends and shooting me. I used to go around with a video camera and record my friends and record me. We did like a big summer vlog. So we did like, every week we'd do like a little portion, and I'd just film. I used to love it. I used to go out, and we used to be outside, we used to be like fighting, we used to be messing around, we used to be on our bikes, we used to be going in swimming pools, and going here, there and everywhere, and oh, it was crazy. But yeah, it's great fun. I was probably about 16, 17 at the time. and I just used to shoot every day, and I used to absolutely love it. Did a bit of rudimentary editing, probably better editing than I do on these videos, funnily enough, but yeah, so it's pretty cool. So yeah, that's coming around in April. I don't know whether I'll do a special video or anything on this channel. I don't think I will, because it's not really related to it anyway. I may actually go back onto my old channel, the one that I actually set up 3 years ago, and maybe do a special video, but I don't think there's really much point. Nobody, I don't think, really follows me anymore on it. It was just basically between friends. But yeah, it's cool. So yeah, I'll leave 20 minutes. I'll stop rambling, and I will see you, when will it be? Thursday talks, won't it? A lot of recording to do this week, a lot of editing, which is, I'm going to enjoy it because I've had a bit of a break, as you may have well noticed, because I've not uploaded the video in 3 or 4 days. So I've had a bit of a break because I was working on ideas for this video series, and of course doing a bit of a business. And yeah, so I'm ready to shoot some videos this week. Going to be really good, and I hope the new resellers get what we want out of the video course. As I say, I'll try and edit it so there's like pictures superimposed, or try and do something to make it a bit more exciting, a bit different, you know, a bit varied, rather than just me talking, you know, just little pop-ups or something. It might just be cool, but I don't know. I've got to look into editing on Movie Maker. I don't know whether you can actually superimpose a picture like right next to my face here. I know on other like iMovie and stuff you can do that, but I don't know on Windows Movie Maker. Actually, if anyone knows that, it would be helpful to drop a comment below, because I might do some research later on today or tomorrow, but I'll probably get your comment before I do it. So yeah, if anyone knows that, you could drop a comment below. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Sorry it was a long one again. I'm rambling. So yeah, see you soon, guys.